So Dr. Elise, the royal lady with a lamp, has been phenomenal because this has a very interesting concept. 4 episodes have been out, but essentially it's one of the stories where a character gets reincarnated in the regular world, but then the character gets sent back to the past. So like it's kind of a different one because, you know, there's a lot of anime where a character will be living their regular life and then something will happen to kill them and then they get sent back in the past to like relive their life now and fix stuff. But this one we see that she basically got burned at the stake at her old life and then she gets reincarnated in modern time, and like she's the best doctor like kind of ever because she has 100% success rate. But then we see she essentially gets in a plane crash. She saves everybody that's injured, but she doesn't save herself, so she dies, and then she wakes up as herself that's in her past life. So it's very interesting there because I've never seen one where, you know, a character gets reincarnated but then they get sent back to their past life too. So that's why I think it's very interesting, at least that aspect to it, because I have not seen one like that, because usually it's just, you know, like one way where a person, you know, dies and then they get sent back in the past to change stuff. But this time she's kind of learned her lesson, because since she was that doctor in like the present time, she had that success rate, she really wants to save people because like she learned from her past mistakes, and that's what we saw like when she was a doctor. Now that she's back in her past life, this time around she wants to become a doctor and like save everybody. So like she's gonna use some of her knowledge of events that are gonna happen and like actually become a doctor this time and actually help people out and kind of stop some of the things that happen, because one, she probably doesn't want to lead to like, you know, dying again and getting burned at the stake, but this time she wants to be a really good doctor. And we see that she wants to not do any of that stuff that she did before, because one, she was kind of just like a, you could say a villainess type of character in a way, because like the way she acted, she was just a noble and like she didn't really care anything besides being a noble, and like she was engaged to the prince. But we see this time around she talks to the king. She's like, yeah, I want to be a doctor. Can we end this engagement, because I don't want to be engaging him, I want to be a doctor. And we see that she's actually like trying to go with it because she was already a doctor in her, you know, her life that was in the future. And we see like how many people are just down her because she's a noble. And when she gets to that hospital and she shows that she can actually do shit, the one head doctor is like fascinated. He's like, oh my gosh, like she actually knows what she's doing, even though she says she's only taught herself. Like, how does she know all this stuff? And we saw in the most recent episode, she even did something like with removing a pancreas, which like nobody at that time period knew how to do. They're all freaking out that she actually was able to do that. And it's like, yes, she's able to do that because she has the knowledge from the future on how to actually do all this. She's implemented in basically in the past, as she was basically saving that one guy who was essentially the guard to the prince. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting elements there that I'm just like, I really like this because I like her character, because one, she just wants to, she learned from her mistakes and now she's like trying to help out in the past, and she's actually trying to better her life, and she's not focused on romance right now. I'm pretty sure it's going to eventually turn into romance, because her and the prince are probably going to have a connection, especially with the prince seeing like how she's actually dedicated to being a doctor and not worrying about none of the other shit she was worried about. But I can't wait to see like when she actually gets her own type, I guess, quote unquote hospital or her own section, because right now she's still quote unquote a apprentice, but at the same time, I mean, she's better than everybody else there because she knows this shit. She's probably going to change the whole world of doctors there, because once they find out about like how she removed that pancreas, like everybody else is going to lose their mind. I'm pretty sure it was a pancreas, but I might be mistaken. I should say I might be mistaken, but I digress. But once the people, all the other doctors learn about that, they're probably going to lose their mind, especially because she told the king to like that essentially that he has diabetes too. And plus she's trying to help a lot of things out in the past that she knew she could have stopped if she would have said some things, since she has the knowledge now. But yeah, I really want to read the manhwa of this because this one has been good and I've really just been liking it a lot, and it's just been so fascinating just seeing her as this doc. I really do think it's a really dope concept that we got to see her in her regular life like as in the future, because I heard about the manhwa that like that instant was like super short, but this one they actually expanded it, and we saw like how she had 100% success rate. We saw how there was somebody there that was really appreciative of her, and we saw how she went above and beyond in that plane crash to actually save somebody just for her to die. When I saw that she died, I was like, no, because like it's heartbreaking, because like she saved everybody and she wanted to, and she had that 100% success rate, and it's like she did all that because she was a good person. Like she wanted to do that because she just wanted to save people. So it was just sad, but then at least she gets to relive her past life and actually fix some of the things. But yeah, if y'all seen Dr. Elise, let me know how you feel about it. If you haven't seen it, why not check it out? You can watch it on Crunchyroll, you know, hop on a pirate ship, watch it that way too though. But to me, it's been fantastic, and it has been one of my favorite anime from this season because I've been rocking with it a lot. And I'm probably gonna read the manhwa after this because I don't think there's physical versions of this yet, but I'm not sure though. I gotta look it up. I hope there's physical versions of this because I would love to buy those, because this is one of the ones that I want, because I've been rocking with the anime a lot. You know, one thing I wish they would put in this anime is that now that she's back in the past, I wish she would complain to be like, damn, we don't got toilets now, I don't got cell phones, I don't got TV. I wish she would just complain about some of that stuff, because I feel like that would be hilarious, because one, she was already in modern times and like seeing all this modern technology and all that, and going back in the past. Like, yes, it's her original life, but at the same time, I feel like she should just complain. Like, I wish they would do that more in series like this. Just complain, because I'm sorry, I would complain. I'd be like, God damn it, why did I come back to this goddamn hick ass shit? Like, why all this country ass bullshit? This no functioning toilet ass world. Yeah, I would have been saying shit like that. I want to see some emotion like that from a character. That's why I loved Misura from Saving 80K, because when she saw that there was a nasty bathroom, she says, ew, that looks disgusting. But yeah, I wish she would just have like a comment like that, because it's like, dog, you were in modern times. Like, complain, dog. I know you've seen your family and friends and all them again, but at the same damn time, just complain, because, you know, look at this. You got an airplane you was traveling on, and on here you got to be in horses and other shit. But I digress, though. I just had to talk about that because I think it's hilarious, because I would have been saying some shit. Like, I wish they would give passion sometime to some of these characters so that they can complain or something like that. I just think it would have been funny if she did say something like that, though. But yeah, I really can't wait to see what she's gonna do with all her knowledge now, like, especially when it comes to like helping people out, because we've already seen that she's helped quite a few different people out, but I'm wondering like how she's gonna use that knowledge for certain technologies that's not around, like how's she gonna work around for certain injuries, certain diseases that, you know, she's not going to be able to work around because she doesn't have some of the technology that we have now for like medical stuff. But it might be interesting to see like how she's going to think about it in that past, how she like helps people out. And it's going to be interesting to see if she still has that 100% success rate. I think she probably is, but at the same time, I think they're already going to throw something in there that shows that even her, that she can't save everybody. So I think there is going to be something like that, and we might get some emotional part like that maybe in this story, but I'm not sure though. I do think that the prince and her eventually will probably start dating, or there's going to be a whole bunch of different men around her that really like her, because I mean, they're going to, because they see how she's a strong woman that's a doctor that actually knows what she's doing. So there's probably gonna be a lot of different people. I do expect that there's going to be some older doctors that are going to be some haters on her, because that always happens. There's always some haters that want to hate on somebody that's actually doing something good though. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, why not like? If you didn't, you dislike, subscribe, really enjoyed. But yeah, please check out this anime if you've not seen it. If you're watching winter anime right now, add this one to your list, because this one has been so goddamn good, and I can't wait to see the rest of the series, because I really do like her as a main character. I just like that she has that drive and that passion to actually want to save people, and it's from the goodness of her heart. It's not her just trying to, you know, make money or anything like that. She's really just trying to better herself, because she learned from her past mistakes in the future, and now that she's in the past again, she's like, yo, I'm gonna actually be the best doctor I can be again, and we're gonna keep that 100% success rate. But yeah, I really can't wait to see how this series goes, because I've really been rocking with it a lot though. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next video though. Bye.